Hello, welcome to my perfect Amascut mini guide. I will assume you already have knowledge of Amascut already, especially like 2000%. So, you want to do these achievements in one go. Dedicated Denial of Standing, Step Aside Scarab, Walk Away Quickly. What do you mean I could make multiple trips? Protector of the Sun God, No More Tears, and Meta Fighting My Way Through This. Now, a lot of these are self-explanatory, and we'll just knock them out real quickly so we can just move on from them quickly. So, first one is Walk Away Quickly. Basically, you don't get hit by gorillas at all, and the crocodiles, you don't reflect damage on them at all. So, bind the gorillas on P2 and 4. On P2, make sure the crocodiles, you don't reflect damage on them with thresholds or ultimates or specs. It's self-explanatory. It's very easy to grasp. Next one is, what do you mean I can make multiple trips? So like on P5, just make sure that you are charging up all these fragments, and then before you tag them, make sure they're all charged, and then you set it off, and then you proceed with the rest of the phase. And also, on that note, Protector of the Sun God is basically, once all these are charged, you don't let any of the Light Stealers attack the fragments, and also when you're intercepting the green attacks from Amascut, you don't miss it at all. So make sure that you're not missing either the Light Stealers or Amascut attacks for Protector of the Sun Gods. Next one that we want to knock out quickly is Meta Fighting Through This. So on P7, you don't miss a statue evoke, but really you should just one-shot her in this phase like immediately. So like whatever you get, just destroy her just like that, and she just dies like that very easily. Not much more to it than that. So that will leave us with Step Aside Scarab, No More Tears, and Dedicated Denial of Standing. So those three are the more problematic achievements to deal with. So let's start with Step Aside Scarab. Now, for P1, 3, and 4, those are the phases that matter. So right around here, when these scarabs spawn around here, you want to make sure that you just dive onto the top of them. Like, make sure that they're removed from the playing field immediately. So make sure you have a Necromancy user here, so they can use Threat of Fate and the Death Guard spec with Soul Strike as well. So all of them gets deleted. If you have magic, then Greater Chain into Asphyxiate is also really good. Greater Chain into Deep Impact as well. That's also really good. And then finish it off that way. And then on P4, you want to make sure that you don't kill too many scarabs. More than you need to, basically. So if you have these scarabs right here, make sure that they don't explode on you. Like, they aren't like left unattended if you accidentally kill them. So like around here, you see this scarab right here? We're gonna unintentionally like leave it behind as I go through here. I think my teammate probably like took it and then tossed it out. So that's why we didn't fail in this attempt. But yeah, basically, don't kill more scarabs than you need. And then proceed onwards. Now, that being said, if you do get those scarabs and you do accidentally kill more than you need in this place, so what you do is you take the scarab and then toss it into the sand floor right there outside of the arena. If you toss it over here, then you're not going to get hit by them at all. And then just make sure that you don't accidentally tag those scarabs. So if you're using magic, switch off of Incite Fear and then switch to Exsanguinate the entire time there and all that. And then when you phase all the way over to P5, make sure that you toss them all out as well. So spread out, take a specific place in the arena, and then just toss all of them out. Make sure you don't miss any of them whatsoever. If the obelisk spawn before you're done, you can toss it on an obelisk, no problem, and it'll still count. So you don't need to always toss them out over there, but you may as well before these obelisks spawn. So that is the Scarab achievement. Basically, don't let any of them explode on you, and make sure that all of the explosive ones that you toss away, like they end up away from you guys outside the arena, or on an obelisk, or on a chain, or chain warden, or gorilla, whatever. So basically, that's. Next one is dedicated denial of standing. So basically, you don't want to get hit by any of like the waves on P2, P3, P4, or P7. That's also kind of explanatory. But P4, if you are running the fragment, has a particularly nasty thing that people aren't aware of how to 100% deal with, but there is an easy way of doing so. So, once you grab all of the fragments and you take it, this applies to P2 as well. Just because it says P4 doesn't mean it also doesn't work on P2. This works on P2 as well. So you take this, and then you just got to make sure that you're running past it. So here's the thing. You see this double wave right here? You cannot cross this by just running. You actually have to make sure that you wait out the waves here. But here's the thing. You actually can just wait out the waves because they give up after a bit of time. So dodge them as much as possible, and then once they give up, you can deposit the fragments, no problem. And this is something that I don't think a lot of people know because they're too busy just running through the waves on normal kills and tanking through the waves until they deposit the fragments. But yeah, you can do that and effectively just wait it out and then proceed on with the kill. And also, if you're on east side for the kill, on P4, when you deal with like this fragment here, target this chain. So like right here, you'll see that I target this chain, and then I surge all the way over so I can attack this chain without any fear of getting hit by these waves right here. So like the farthest wave will go is like this, so like right here is perfectly safe. And then be a little bit careful when you go around here. Try to not use dive until you like around here, then like dive or like run over around here, and then finish off the chains, tell your teammates, and then grab it that way. Yeah, basically, don't get hit by these waves on P2, 3, and 4, and P7, but realistically on P7, you should not be seeing them whatsoever anyway. Yeah. That's the tricky part of these waves. Next up is no more tiers on P6. So, basically, you need to make sure that all these are tagged before they explode and get reabsorbed into the shadow tier here. So, clicking them all here. Here's a little bit of a nasty thing, however. If you don't succeed on clicking on all of them before Amascut goes into the next part, where she says this voice line, you're going to fail the achievement. It doesn't matter if you take no damage, or, like, it doesn't matter if the, like, this doesn't, like, get reabsorbed. All that matters when you do this achievement is all of these need to be gone before she does the voice line. Otherwise, you fail the achievements. So, that's kind of nasty. But yeah, that's basically all there is to it to perfect Amascut. I'll have the full kill in the description below, so you can watch along that. But this is basically just like a quick overview of what to do for all of the achievements when you go for perfect Amascut. So yeah, if you like what you see, I will have a unorthodox kill going up very soon as well, where I also explain what to do there. And yeah, I'll see you all later, everybody. Take care.